What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we'll be looking at my two trades today. Both of them were losers, but I consider it a win because I stuck to my plan. Only made two trades today, so that's basically me sticking to my plan, even if I had a win, a lose. Because if you tend to trade more and you're not able to catch the right direction on today, where it's just ranging a lot, you'd be stopped out pretty much every single way. So today I had two sell side trades, and overall the market was pretty much within a range, so it could have knocked you out both sides unless you had a bigger stop loss. But even then, it might not have been worth having such a big buffer in case it went against you, right? So today, let's look at my first trade that was at 719. So you know that I'm looking for a trade on that daily candle, and the daily candle starts at 6 p.m. yesterday. So if we're looking at my entry, I had an entry at 17,691. So typically I look to continue the path down. So if we had a bearish day yesterday, I'm looking for it to be bearish again. And ideally I can look to just ride that wave to the downside. So I entered this one, I got stopped out within, what's that, around a little over 10 minutes. I got stopped out on the same candle. Even though the market went down because of where I entered, I still got stopped out for about $20. If I had entered on the 6 o'clock, that would have been better. I probably wouldn't have gotten stopped out. But if I didn't close it at 10 p.m., I would have been stopped out as we went into the morning the next day. So you can see this is where I lost 21.14. Now if we go to the next trade I enter at 10 a.m. So I'm trying to replicate the ICT. I think it's the silver bullet or kill zone, something like that. So I was trying to kind of focus on a zone where there's typically movement in the market. So I entered there, having the same bias, and I still got stopped out for a loss of 21.62 at around 2 minutes. And there's something annoying when it comes to these brokers. When I get stopped out, it's like 5 notifications. Ding, 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 ding. It's so annoying because I have it in my ears. And while I'm trying to do some other work, it's really pissing me off. It kind of triggers me, but I'm kind of just building that muscle to say if I get stopped out, that's how it is, right? I just have to get comfortable with it. So I'm getting very comfortable with being stopped out. So you can see I entered here at 17,724.02, and then I got stopped out at 17,739, and that made my total loss around a little over 42, which wasn't too bad on the day. Now let's get into the watch list stocks, and then I think today Jerome Powell kind of reiterated that we're going to more than likely have rate hikes this year rather than rate cuts, which is already bearish for the market. So since we've hit that all-time high in the market on NAS100, on S&P 500, we haven't been back to that level ever since. When was that? If we go back to the daily, when was that? This is the highest we've ever been, which is on March 21st. And so around March 8th is where we were at the peak. Right now, we're at a month plus 8 days in, and we still aren't making any new highs. It looks like we're about to actually go lower. Looks like we're like pulling the catapult, getting that good stretch to the upside for us to slingshot lower. That looks like a possibility right now. Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin at a little bit higher than yesterday, but still within that range. You can probably look to take it more to the downside at 63630 or 644, but it's within that range. You can see it's moving right now, so it's hard to track the actual price. If I put 44, it's gone to 51. No need to waste time trying to do that. Tesla is actually lower at 157. Ooh, it's probably a nice time to just buy up some Tesla shares. You can see IMMR actually having a green candle. There's somebody else playing this that is interested in IMMR because they are still holding up pretty good. Bitfarms, we're at 1.71, but you can see it actually went a bit lower down to 1.66, a price it hasn't been at in months. So it's really sad that Bitfarms is trending so low. But I think the halving is on the 22nd, so you have to really look out for that, as that's probably the main catalyst guiding it. It doesn't really move with Bitcoin price. I noted that. And when I started to notice there was no correlation between it and Bitcoin's price movement. Like when it got to 70, Bitfarms did nothing. I was like, okay, I think I'm wrong. I need to exit this position. AMD now. What is AMD doing? AMD is at 163. So AMD is barely up. SMCI, I think it's barely up as well. I heard Trading Fraternity, and you should probably check out his channel. Wow, SMCI moved so disgusting. Wow. Trading Fraternity actually spoke about semiconductors getting some upgrade, and as soon as the upgrades kind of step in, you can see the semiconductor stocks kind of getting a little bullish move. You can also pay attention to ARM. ARM Holdings is a spin-off from NVIDIA. I'm not sure exactly what they do, but they do their own thing. And then this was a nice little mover from last year's earnings. So when this one had earnings, it moved ballistic. It moved crazy because everyone was paying attention to NVIDIA. NVIDIA was doing so good. And then this one came about and just tore up the market. People were astounded. 1,000%ers, a lot of things happened. So let's see what it does this earnings season. I'll write a little of the narrative today. So I would say bearish continues. Interest rates fear from Powell. Semiconductors upgrade. Tesla sinking. IMMR holding. Bitfarms dying. That's what I'll say about today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It's pretty short, nice, spicy. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.